Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy MKS here, back in another video. Obviously back with part 2 of my dreams for Torino, or whatever, or Torino Tuesday, I call it. Sorry. But yeah, I hope you're well wherever you are. I'm sorry if I'm waffling. I was going to say I actually managed to go to the gym tonight, so quite late at night, like between, I think I got there about 9:30, so it closed at 10, so I had about half an hour's training in the gym. But as I came back, I got caught in a rainstorm. I was going to say snowstorm. It wasn't that bad. I actually love snow. Anyway, sorry, I'm waffling, I know. But yeah, so the weather here in the UK has changed. It was like really nice and sunny, and in parts of the UK we've had thunderstorms. And here where I live, which I'm not going to reveal, we've had really heavy rains. But so I hope that will garner me some sympathy for my channel, and also that, and the fact that it's my birth month, hopefully will encourage people to support my channel. And just as importantly for me, or possibly even more importantly, perhaps, maybe, well, about the same, is to support Italian football and Celtic, as well as my other causes. Anyway, with that being said, I'll try and crack on with the video. I managed to get that to about 1 minute, the intro. So please leave your comments, constructive criticism, and I really hope you will. I know I get nervous when I make these videos, so I'd love to hear some positive encouragement in the comment section, positive feedback, which will encourage me. So yeah, please get typing away any comments you want, and share the video, and like the video if you'd be so kind. Again, it's my birth month, August, so although I know the day itself is the 29th, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, talking about not waffling, and I nearly got it down to a minute, but here goes. So number 11, I would love to listen to Torino fans, as I say, and I'd love to see what club could change. I would love to see Italian football bringing in the best possible managers, coaches, coaching staff, players, and basically all the things what would be needed, all the staff, investors and whatever, which would be needed to turn Italian football into a superpower in terms of football, to be the top league in Europe, if not the world, again, as it was arguably in the 90s or whatnot, and it's been a while. But it's been going downhill, and I hope it does improve again. So I'd love to see it also attacking managers to bring those changes and all that, even people bringing in improved diets and exercise, and encouraging people to play more football in Italy and things like, including in Turin, obviously, for Torino, which is where Torino is based. Another thing I want to talk about, my alliterations, I'd say I'd love to see Torino have a partnership with Toronto, because those two names often remind me of each other. Yeah, so as I said before, like with Celtic, I'd love to see them have a partnership with Toronto as well in Canada. Number 12, whilst talking about changes and embracing the new and changing and all that, I still think they should look to the culture about like the defensive culture as well, and like still have obviously defensive coaches, and look at the goalkeeping and defensive positions as well as other parts of the pitch, just like Germany, perhaps learning from German football. Like they have good players in every position, like goalkeepers, defense, midfield, and up front, and they have sports psychologists, and they are very positive and confident when it comes to things like penalties. They do a lot of sports psychology and science and things like that, as far as I'm aware. So I'd love to see that in Italian football, to hopefully rival German teams and whatnot. Number 13, I hope they will address some of the negative things they perhaps need to change in Italian football generally, like prejudice, racism, violence, crime, criminality, hooliganism, all that kind of thing, and the problems Torino might face, being a sort of, dare I say, middle of the road club. Perhaps I know they're dwarfed by their arch rivals Juventus, so I hope they'll address some of those issues and think of anything that could improve their club. Number 14, again, looking at solving problems and how the club could solve problems for itself and Italian football and the rest, and like solving problems like poverty and corruption and global warming, illnesses and diseases and that sort of thing around the world, like donating perhaps to scientists across Asia and Africa to solve problems, supporting business people in developing countries, and all sorts of things the club could do to make the world a better place and solve problems and improve its reputation. Number 15, again, I'd love to hear from Torino fans about what they would love to see for the club, possibly lifelong Torino fans and their families, like families that go and watch the game together. Like, what would you like to see? What do you think's the most important sort of victory you would like to see, or what would you like to see for the club in the future? And also, I think any owners, potential owners, managers, coaches, or anyone involved in the club, even players perhaps, as well as the fans, talk about what their vision is for the future, and hopefully the owners and the managers vision will, as well as the coaches and, as I say, the players, will hopefully match and align with each other as well as the fans, so the club can go in one direction. Again, I hope that Italian teams do that generally, like look to see what they want to achieve in the future. Number 16, I would love to have a committee or a think tank, a cooperative perhaps even, which mainly a committee and a think tank which looks at the best ways, what are the best ways to help Torino as a club to achieve its goals, to win on the pitch, to increase its brand value, to get in the best possible investors, and basically hopefully in the long run to win trophies and make the fans happy, which is, I think, the most important thing. That's what that investment money, in my opinion, should be for. But yeah, looking at what's best for the club and the community and things like that, and what the club can contribute to the community as well. Like if people play football, they get healthier and things like that, for instance, which helps the healthcare system and other things, as well as increasing their confidence. Maybe the club can work on cutting crime and things like that. Number 17, again, I know I mentioned this in part 1, I think it was point number 3, but some of my mad imaginations would imagine companies like Tesla, owned by Elon Musk, Toyota, Tony Elumelu himself, the African entrepreneur, and Tata and companies like that, to investing, like I think Tata Torino has a ring to it, but investing in Torino and having academies in both Turin or across Italy, and also in America, Japan, India, and Nigeria, or across Africa and Asia as well, and the Americas respectively. So hopefully that will build bridges and be a cultural exchange. So yeah, I think it'd be great, and hopefully those companies will increase their brand value, and even like companies like Twitter, TikTok, and even perhaps YouTube itself could donate or invest in the club. Like maybe YouTube could agree to have some shares in the club, like and that sort of thing, or maybe there could be some sort of videos where they donate 10% to the club, or things like that. I'm just trying to come up with quirky ideas as a dyslexic creative. So I'd love for a dyslexic guy to be known, to show what dyslexic people can do with their ideas and things like that as well. Number 18, again, I think it'd be great for people to find out positive things about the club and what it's achieved, and hopefully in the future it will go onwards and upwards. Number 19, I think it'd be great if the club helped African software developers and indigenous Africans and Australasians in software development generally, and hopefully again that will improve relations between Italians and the black diaspora, especially from Africa, through football. And number 20, I hope the elders will teach the youngest what they know, and also again they'll help indigenous Africans and or Australasians in terms of STEM generally, science, tech, engineering and maths, as well as entrepreneurship, communication and things like that. And again, I hope, sorry if I repeated many of my ideas, but I hope, because it's August as my birth month, a lot of people will support my channel. That'd be great, and my causes generally. And I am out. Peace and love.